Hey everybody, welcome to my page. My name is Alicia. I'm the owner of Beaded and Balanced Jewelry, and this video is just going to be a video about me getting ready and having our first pop out. I say pop out instead of pop up. Our first pop out of 2025. It was such a good vibe that I was like, I gotta make a video. Even if it wasn't a good vibe, I really want to work on like vlogging and making videos of our experiences in business. So I was excited that it was a good vibe. But even if it wasn't, I probably still was going to post it. But yeah, it was such a good time. And so this video, we're just going to be talking about everything, how we set up, and because I didn't get a lot of video clips like I wanted. I'm really working on remembering to vlog and like how to do it and making sure I get like clips of certain things. But this is going to be our first pop up of 2025. It was with a company called The Collective, and I don't know if The Collective is the space that we went to, but these people, they put on, like, they have, it's called maybe not your average events. So they put on like these really cool events, and I just love. I've already been peeping them, but this is my first time being a vendor at their event, and I just had such a great time. The vibe was good. So we're going to talk about it, guys. Okay, so first off, I want to talk about why this is our first vendor event. Like, it is of 2025, but we didn't do any last year either. And last year, my focus changed, and I really was focused on online. Um, TikTok, I was focused on, and just really on my shop, on my Etsy shop, and getting orders shipped out and things like that. So I fell back from doing like social media a lot, and I fell back from doing vendor events because I didn't really have the energy anyway spiritually to even be around people. So I just decided to focus on other things, and it paid off. Okay, so I'm gonna insert like one of the TikTok lives because that's what we were doing. We were doing TikTok lives every morning, guys. I was getting up doing TikTok lives. If I had to do it in the morning, I would jump in on the afternoon, and I met a lot of cool people, and I really did like the space over there. And that's right there. That right there is kind of what led me here back to YouTube because I like both platforms better than the other two platforms, which was Facebook and Instagram that I was using. And so I like the vibe over here and over there better. So I'm gonna insert one of my TikTok live videos so you can kind of get an idea of how we were doing over there, and then we're gonna move on about and talk more about the pop up, and I'm gonna show you some videos from there. To work through those times because my goal is to stay focused even throughout like times where shit is crazy, because I hate that. I hate like having to start over when I'm doing, because of a setback. So I'm working on, still staying consistent and focused even through the ebbs and flow in life. And baby, when you like when you set yourself up for that to go on, you're gonna get tested. So I'm still working on making sure. So like yesterday was like waist bead, and it's purple and gold with the Ankh charm, and it comes with a solid gold waist bead, so it's a set. So she's got this one. So this is her first waist bead set, and then she got this earth tone green and topaz waist bead. She got this one right there. And so the next one she needs is a prosperity waist bead, another prosperity waist bead. But this one is a jade, and this is a jade waist bead. So this is not the waist bead, but it's similar. So it has these jade green beads on it, but it doesn't have rose quartz on it. It's just going to be, has these jade green beads, and then it will be these green beads to accent it, and then half of it is going to be all gold, and the other half is going to be gold, green, gold. So I have to make that one for her with the jade. Okay, so yes, those are some of the TikTok videos that I did. We did a lot of those, and it was fun. TikTok was fun. One reason why I'm not on TikTok right at the moment, or that's not my main focus, is because, guys, we went viral over there in November, and it got overwhelming. So I had to take a TikTok break. Also, what happened was we went viral, so we had to process those orders. So I'm kind of coming out of processing the orders. So I've been over there a little bit, but I haven't like been back. I kind of want to go back with a little bit more strategy than I had before. Um, so that's why it's like, you know what? While I'm taking a little break, I could actually spend some time on my YouTube channel because this has been something that I've been wanting to do for several years. So we went viral in November, and then we had to get the orders out, and we finished the orders in January. It took a lot. We got a lot of orders, so we pretty much finished up pretty much everything in January, and now it's February. And so I already said that in 2025 we're going to be doing more pop-ups. So the one reason why I haven't really been successful in pop-ups is because I don't really plan ahead that well. So pop-ups, you got to plan ahead. You got to look and see what events are coming, and then you have to have a budget, or you have to have money so you can pay for these events and things like that. And being on Etsy last year and being on TikTok Shop last year, that was enough. So me trying to do events, I couldn't do them. It was just I wanted to, but I just couldn't. So I just let that go. I was like, but next year we back. So it's next year's 2025. So we're back. So I'm really working on planning ahead. It's February, and I still don't have anything planned ahead, but I'm working on that. So this event. Well, actually, I was looking for events. So this event that we just did this past weekend with the Collective Roanoke, I think it was a not your average event or something like that. That's what they call their events, that are not your average, or maybe that's the name of their business. I don't know, but they a whole vibe, and I love their everything about them. So I was looking on Facebook events and things like that, looking for events, and I found them, and I actually did send an email, and they emailed me back last week, and it was really cool. I really had a great time. You didn't have to pay beforehand. You just paid when you got there. They had tables for you. The way they had it set up is they had like three um, exercise classes going on throughout the whole time of the event, which was like 11 to 3. So while we were having this event, vendor event, there were three exercise classes. So that's people coming going all throughout the time, versus the people who RSVP'd to come to the vendor event in general. So they kept it busy. It was just so fun. It was an R&B event, so they was playing like all this really cool R&B music. So like, I just had a great time. So this is the event that we just did. So one thing that I was struggling with was, am I going to have enough inventory to do vendor events? Last year, that was one reason why I couldn't, because I did not have enough stuff to set up. We were like shipping out made to order items, and I didn't have enough money to actually place a really big wholesale order, and I didn't have enough time to actually get to make pre-orders for events. So I was like, can't do it. So one good thing about us going viral is that I ended up with a lot of beaders to help me make the bracelet that we went viral with. So I already had people were making the bracelets. So the people who were still stayed along after we were finished with the bracelets, I just had them start making waist beads for me after their bracelets were gone, so they could still continue to make money. So by the time this event came, we had plenty of inventory. Like, we had too much. So that was so cool. So I'm gonna insert some videos of my girls making these, and myself making the jewelry for the vendor event. So it took us a couple months, but every time we had some spare time or we wasn't making any bracelet orders, we were making waist beads. So check us out. Okay, so after it was said and done, I'm sure we had over 200 strands of waist beads, bunch of bracelets, a few necklaces, and what else did we have? Oh, and our body oils as well. So we had a bunch of stuff. So I was pretty confident that we had enough inventory. And so the day of the event comes, and y'all, it is pouring down, raining like, I mean, the worst rain, like flooding outside. I already knew this was going to happen. Of course, I've been watching the weather, but the day had came, and I wasn't really thinking it was going to be a big event. But for me, I was like, I'm still going to go to the event because I just need to get back in the groove, get some pictures on my product, talk to some of the vendors, some of the people that did come through. So it still is going to be worth my while. The vendor fee was only $25, and I didn't even have to pay it until we got there. So I was like, we still going to go have a good time. But another thing happened is my daughter had to work. She had to be at work at she didn't get off until 11:30, and the event started at 11. So I was kind of contemplating how I was going to do that. I still had to pick up my daughter, and then I didn't want to just go set up and leave because I didn't know how it was going to be. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be late. Now the old Leisha would have not done that. Like I didn't want to go in like late like that, because just walking in front of all those people just to be late. I like to be early on time still to this day, but I just had to, choose my battles that day. And I was like, instead of going early, setting up, and then having to figure out could I leave my stuff or not, I was like, we'll just go in late. Now I tried to like message the people, but I couldn't get in contact with anybody. So we just went late, y'all. We got there. It was pouring down rain. We had to get our stuff, y'all. Walked in, and while we were walking in, it was a bunch of traffic. It was busy. It was a busy little area. So why did I drop my wallet? Didn't even pay attention. The guy that was driving by happened to see my wallet fall out of our bags, and he blew the horn and was like, "Hey, ma'am, your wallet." Thank God. Okay, so went back and got the wallet. Get in there. It's packed, full of vendors, full of people. We barely can get in the door, and we get in there. We have to let the people know, hey, we're late. We're beating imbalance, and they got us quickly set up. Found us a table in a good spot, and we set up our table. I really wanted to get some video clips of like the rain and like the spot of where we were. So I think what I'm gonna do is just find the picture of the spot. It's called the Collective Roanoke, and then after that, I'm gonna show you a clip of just us, just when we got in there and how we set up our tables. Just a time lapse video. So let's do Okay, guys, so yes, that was the collective, and that was me and my girl setting up the table. It was just a really good vibe there. All the vendors were really cool. We shopped with almost everybody. I was just in really good spirits. I just think I needed to just be back in the groove of doing like vendor events, and because the thing about vendor events, it's always fun once you get there. But like the whole stress of getting the overthinking for me, all the stuff I think I need to have, and just the anxiety of just building up to it sometimes like overwhelms me, and it kind of stops me and stalls me from actually doing them. But like every time anyone I've ever done, I've always had a great time. So yeah, so that was that. So the next clips are just going to be of us there at the event. We got to talk to a lot of customers. I got to tie on some waist beads. I got to see some old friends. I didn't get a lot of videos of the vendors of me like going and shopping with them, but I did maybe get some pictures. So I'll try to add in some of the things that I got from them, tag some of them if I can. But yeah, so you'll see that. And then after we were finished, like before we knew it was 3 o'clock, like before I blinked, it was um 3 o'clock and it was time to go. So just hope you enjoy. Then I'll come back at the end for a little commentary and just talk about maybe some things that I learned and maybe our next event. All right, y'all. So y'all saw the video clips. You see all the fun we had. I got to tie some waist beads on. I got to spread some good energy. Got to mingle with some customers. I didn't put a lot of clips of the vendors because I didn't get a lot, and I think I just may do something separate. Maybe then like try to get other clips of a lot of the vendors because I think they're all at the same ones. And I'll try to get some clips of them at the next vendor event, and I can actually do a really good video of them. So yeah, so the next videos is just going to be of us packing up, just a really quick time lapse video of us packing up, and then after that you'll see just clips of some of the jewelry that we sold. I did got a lot of videos of the jewelry, so vendor events are just really good about um, just getting yourself, I think, organized. Like I always get good video clips. Like even if I don't make a lot of money, like I got to mingle, I got to network, I got to set up my table and just kind of get a good look at what I have. You know, it's just always really good. You can always make something out of something. Or something out of nothing. I don't know, but like it wasn't a waste of time or energy, you know, because sometimes you'll go to vendor events and you don't make any money. You'll say, you know what, I could be at home making money, and like I have done that before. I've had that thought, like, okay, let me pack up because I could be at home on live or, but like so I always try to make it worth my time and money, even if I don't expect a lot of sales. So this was just really fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. What I was gonna say, give me a follow, like, and subscribe if you like this video. This is my first time doing like a video like this. Hopefully my next vlog will be a little bit better with like some better video clips, but hopefully you got an idea of what we're doing and things like that. So thank you so much.